1. In a DBIA certified project, what is the primary benefit of integrating adult learning principles into team training? A. Increase project profitability. B. Improved knowledge retention and application. C. Reduced procurement timelines. D. Lower construction costs. 2. When evaluating a design-build team's performance, which method ensures objective and measurable outcomes? A. Peer-to-peer feedback. B. Standardized performance metrics. C. Informal observation. D. Verbal debrief sessions. 3. In curriculum development for DBIA continuing education, which step is most critical to ensure alignment with certification competencies? A. Choosing instructors with field experience. B. Mapping learning objectives to DBIA standards. C. Scheduling sessions during work hours. D. Using multimedia tools for delivery. 4. Which communication strategy best supports collaborative problem-solving in a design-build team? A. Top-down directives from project leadership. B. Open, two-way feedback loops. C. Weekly compliance audits. D. Strict adherence to project manuals only. 5. Regulatory compliance training for DBIA projects should focus on A. Minimizing legal disputes only. B. Educating teams on local, state, and federal requirements. C. Accelerating procurement timelines. D. Eliminating subcontractor involvement. 6. Mentoring junior project managers within DBIA frameworks should prioritize teaching them to minimize costs at all costs. B. Developing skills in collaboration and integration. C. Enforcing strict hierarchy in decision-making. D. Memorizing project documentation. 7. In evaluating adult learners' progress in DBIA training, formative assessments are used to A. Rank learners against each other. B. Provide ongoing feedback for improvement. C. Replace summative exams. D. Reduce training time. 8. What is the most effective way to assess communication effectiveness in a design-build team? A. Counting the number of emails sent. B. Measuring project outcomes and stakeholder satisfaction. C. Reviewing meeting attendance records. D. Tracking hours spent in discussion. 9. Curriculum development for DBIA certification prep should start with A. Writing test questions first. B. Conducting a needs analysis of learners. C. Choosing a training venue. D. Developing a marketing strategy. 10. Which adult learning principle supports hands-on site visits as a teaching tool? A. Passive observation is sufficient for mastery. B. Adults learn best through experiential activities. C. Memorization is the most reliable method. D. Learners should work independently without guidance. 11. When creating evaluation rubrics for DBIA training, the criteria should be A. Subjective and flexible. B. Specific, measurable, and aligned with learning outcomes. C. Based on instructor preference. D. Focused only on attendance. 12. Effective mentoring within a design-build organization requires A. One-way information transfer. E. Building trust and modeling collaborative behavior. C. Emphasizing competition between mentees. D. Avoiding feedback to encourage independence. 13. A key advantage of design-build delivery in education programs is A. Reducing the need for training. B. Encouraging siloed knowledge. C. Promoting interdisciplinary collaboration. D. Limiting stakeholder involvement. 14. The best way to ensure regulatory compliance content stays current in DBIA training is to A. Review codes and standards annually. B. Use outdated case studies for consistency. C. Avoid updating material to save costs. D. Skip compliance modules entirely. 15. During communication training, role-playing scenarios are effective because they A. Focus only on theory. B. Simulate real-world challenges and solutions. C. Reduce learner engagement. D. Replace the need for assessments. 16. Evaluation methods in DBIA programs should include both quantitative and qualitative data to ensure a well-rounded understanding of performance. B. Focus solely on cost savings. C. Replace certification exams. D. Avoid learner feedback. 17. Curriculum development for busy design-build professionals should incorporate A. Lengthy lectures with no interaction. B. Flexible, modular content for self-paced learning. C. Strict classroom-only formats. D. Minimal engagement activities. 18. To mentor effectively in a design-build environment, leaders should A. Provide actionable feedback regularly. B. Focus only on technical knowledge. C. Avoid discussing mistakes. D. Keep mentees from collaborating with peers. 19. Which of the following best describes the purpose of summative assessment in DBIA training? A. To diagnose learning needs early. B. To measure overall achievement at the end of instruction. C. To offer informal feedback. D. To determine attendance rates. 20. Which communication barrier most commonly affects interdisciplinary design-build teams? Excessive documentation. B. Jargon and discipline-specific terminology. C. Lack of printed manuals. D. Overuse of digital tools. 21. When developing DBIA training modules, aligning with Bloom's taxonomy ensures A. Consistency with adult education best practices. B. Limiting learning to recall only. C. Avoiding complex cognitive tasks. D. Reducing instructional design effort. 22. Mentoring programs in DBIA organizations should be evaluated based on A. Participation rates only. B. Skill development and professional growth outcomes. C. Number of meetings scheduled. D. Supervisor satisfaction. 23. The most effective way to teach regulatory updates is through this. A. Interactive workshops with scenario-based discussions. E. Reading assignments only. C. One-way video lectures. D. Memorization drills. 24. Communication plans in DBIA projects must prioritize A. Delivering information clearly and timely to all stakeholders. B. Restricting updates to senior management. C. Using technical jargon extensively. D. Minimizing dialogue to save time. 25. A common mistake in evaluating DBIA training effectiveness is A. Linking assessments to objectives. B. Relying solely on participant satisfaction surveys. C. Collecting performance data. D. Measuring knowledge retention. 26. When creating learning objectives for DBIA programs, they should be A. Vague to allow flexibility. B. Clear, measurable, and aligned with certification competencies. C. Focused only on instructor preference. D. Excluded to encourage open learning. 27. In adult learning, self-directed projects are valuable because they A. Increase dependency on instructors. B. Foster autonomy and ownership of learning. C. Reduce accountability. D. Delay completion. 28. Which evaluation method provides the most insight into long-term impact of DBIA training? A. End-of-course quiz. B. Follow-up performance reviews and job metrics. C. Attendance sheets. D. Anonymous satisfaction ratings only. 29. When addressing compliance breaches in DBIA projects, communication should be A. Transparent and solution-oriented. B. Defensive and punitive. C. Delayed until project completion. D. Limited to legal counsel. 30. The primary goal of curriculum alignment with DBIA certification standards is to A. Prepare learners for real-world design-build challenges. B. Focus only on passing the exam. C. Reduce training time. D. Standardize course length. 31. Which mentoring strategy best supports retention of DBIA-certified professionals? A. Providing clear career pathways and development plans. B. Limiting opportunities for growth. C. Avoiding structured mentoring programs. D. Focusing solely on project deadlines. 32. Communication training should include which element to ensure continuous improvement? A. Post-training feedback and coaching. B. Limiting opportunities for practice. C. Avoiding peer discussion. D. Focusing only on theory. 33. When evaluating adult learning outcomes in DBIA education, which approach is most effective? A. Measuring changes in workplace performance and collaboration. B. Reviewing only attendance records. C. Relying on subjective instructor impressions. D. Ignoring learner feedback.